Look at this on the bottom of the screen. All the people I got coming in. What's it do when it does it just go off the edge and I gotta start using filters to see everybody?
Excuse me. Thank you.
Kind of looking forward to that. Yes, hello. It'd be really cool if I could assign zones for people to be at. The map's already made up. Like,
Hey.
like everything is already squares and all that, like when you expand the store and all that, so there's already zones, per se. So I wouldn't think it'd be too bad to be able to assign an employee to zones. So I could say like, hey, you're doing restocking, you stay in this area. You know? So you're sort of drawing and painting it, whoops, in a loud zone, kind of like, well, screw you then, get out of here. Kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon and all that, where you actually have the, you know, janitors and you assign a zone to them by drawing the squares and all that. I'd be quite okay with that, so that I can have a customer talker to, and I can be like, your customer talker to one, you know, in this zone, and I have it do dedicated to clothing basically then, for just standing around talking to customers, and they always idle at the edge of their zone, basically. I guess it could be anywhere in the zone, doesn't really matter much, but the edge of the zone would make a little more sense to me, because I think they already kind of idle toward the edge, so it would sort of work out. But yeah, I think that'd be a really good thing, because when you get a really big store like this, I don't know where my talker twos are. They kind of hang out, like I said, they idle just toward the edges. So
Thanks.
yeah, I don't know, like a customer, like she's screaming for help, nobody was really around, but somebody somewhere is going to be like, I got it, and they walk their way over. Maybe they get stuck in traffic, I don't know.
Hey.
But if I can decide a zone, make it a lot nicer.
Hey, have a minute?
Excuse me.
I'm so out of practice with that, goddamn.
Hey,
Like, just get overzealous and just burst right in through the patients when I'm hyping the product. I just keep endlessly talking about it nonstop, and they emotion, like they start taking steps back, and I'm just going on and on and on about how there's only one left, and it's such a big seller, and it's perfect for you. And you're just like, I come into the store not even really sure what they want, and just start exploding over this one particular item.
Have a minute? Thanks.
Oh man. Dude, Ski, you try hard.
Hey,
Jesus, hi, excuse me, ma'am. Fucking hell. I'm stacking over here. I tried
Thank you. Hi.
the 3, 3, and 3 thing. I can get rid of this entirely and just have it a bit more wider spaced if we really want to go with 3, 3, 3. But I'm gonna see how this goes if I just keep the pattern. Do I have a minute? You think I can do it now? I'll see if I can do it now. Let's try it.
Hi. Spare 2 seconds.
Hey.
We're looking at fancy salt first.
Hey.
Start with the smaller product. No, the larger product, I think.
Hey. A little help.
Whoops. Oh, right, yeah. At shelves.
Thank. Hey.
Duh.
Got a second? Hey. Got a second?
This first. The bigger product. And then
Can you help me? Hey,
We-
Can you help me?
Hey. A little help.
we end with this stuff. Right? The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Have a
3.
minute?
But then I have a spare spot available
Thank you.
that I can't put something.
Thanks.
But technically, I can.
Hey.
Excuse
Or
me.
move the spot. This is gonna get really odd then.
Hey.
Because this shelf is gonna be less
Hey. Have a minute?
dense
Excuse me.
than its neighbor.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's not that noticeable.
Hi.
But what I'll do is I'll get rid of this one on the end then. So that way it's a little, you know, smoother looking. Do that for all of them. Hey, quit your grunting over here. What's the issue anyway? Aaron, you pissing people off. It could be Najwa. I think she's got a chance to anchor people still.
Thanks.
Just an inherent trait that she's got. It doesn't happen too often. I get maybe like 1 groaner per day. It's fine. I don't mind.
Hey, have a minute.
Just like real life. You just get those people who just want to be in a bad mood. They don't want to be there. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so let's do this, because that looks quite okay, I think. You can't really tell that it's super duper spaced out. I mean, this spacing of items is a bit wonky in this anyway in the game, so it blends. It flows. Ugh, and it's closing time. I spent like all of the afternoon and evening doing this. But that looks a lot nicer. It still spreads people out decently, I think, assuming it even matters much. And it's not a complete eyesore anymore. It's not as dense as it once was, but, well, we got enough product over there. Don't think it'll matter much, yeah? It looks like we did pretty okay. A lot of stuff selling out already, grocery-wise. Frozen food-wise. Yeah, the typical sellers selling out again. Good stuff. But yeah, like all the basic peas and carrot cans sold out. So I wonder, like, because they don't come here specifically for a can of carrots, they come here for a grocery can item. And we got plenty more of them. It's just those are the most appealing, probably because they're the cheapest and they're just more in line with what the demographic is currently looking for. So I think when that's sold out, they just move on to something else and it's fine. And eventually they start complaining that so many shelves are empty and it becomes a negative thing. But if we just have a couple shelves empty, that's fine. I would think. 272,000, not as big as yesterday because I wasn't on top of restocking and talking to people at all. But still 146,000 bucks. I mean, that's good. We do a bit of restocking. 105,000. Okay. Bit heavier there. Email. Hattie complaining about a salary. Hattie, where you at? Yeah. Get rid of that sales risk. Get rid of the groaners. Yeah, 87 already. So you're going to be wanting... I just gave you a bit more education or skills, so you're going to be wanting the higher end. Yeah, 106. And that might also keep you happy for a few days. Otherwise, in a couple days, she's going to complain, oh, my salary again, because now she's actually got skill points spent, and she's cooler than she used to be, so she wants another raise. Bitch. So still the marketing. Oh yeah, what were our numbers? Not that it matters too much because it's a weekend day. Yeah, about 360, 370, 10 less than before. Hit rate the same, average sale about the same, basket size a bit less. That's fine. That's okay. So we'll see today, well, with marketing having been in effect, if we still have around 300 people or not, or if it's gone up at all whatsoever. We'll see. And then I will expand. Don't know what I just did. I will expand the store a bit. Store areas. It was like 200,000 for the whole thing. But I can at least... This really spooky hallway over here. Just checking, because I did buy this before too. Wonder if I can get away with... God, it's so slow. I can get away with a lot here. Let's try it. Oof. Oh god, this view. Buy that. Oh no. And then we got this big middle thing, which, do I want it? Just to break it up a little bit? I kind of do, you know. I kind of do want that. All right. Okay, 50 grand. So then we can move clothing. Could also do like frozen produce and stuff in clothing. Could also maybe work instead of clothing out in the middle of everything. I like having a bit of separation here, but maybe I do make that store. And I just put in a wall. Clicked it. Ah, there it goes. Okay. I don't want to click it again, just in case. And then add a wall. Just something, you know? Something to break it up a little bit. Because I really don't want just this massive, huge cube thing going on. Alright, and then we can put some, like, propaganda up on that too, yeah? Okay. Phew. Jesus criminy. I wonder how expensive our rent's gonna be now. Amadius Castro. Okay, what's your real name? Come on. Look at this guy. Man. Summer to sporting goods store attendant summer class in cash control. Alright. If you say so. More days off. The slacker is one that actually kind of matters a lot. Maybe more angering on customers too, but that really just applies to the one employee category, I guess. It really only applies to talker twos, and they get a talent to basically fix that anyway. So, but slacker, not a lot you can do about that. Seems like they always call in. They're a lot more susceptible to calling in when they're upset. You know what? I'll take you. I'll take you for register. Plus, your name is Amadius Castro. Like, Jesus Christ. I can't not take that. You kidding me? But I need more cashier people. In 4 years, assistant manager in a sporting goods store. You're gonna have basically everything. Yeah. Yeah. Cancel that. That's too much stuff. And then Mr. Castro has defaulted to... Ah, there you are. Register. Cool. Let's start the day. Yeah, let's start the day. I already ordered stuff and all that. Ooh. I wonder how the performance is now with the store being so big. Nothing going on over there, but still a large footprint. Oh my god. Look at it. Could fit a whole other store back here. Wow. Okay. Alright, it looks like the staff room is way bigger than it actually is. Oh god, I forgot. I dressed it up in here. It looks like, wow, he really takes care of his employees. Yes. Totally. There we go, looking good, Aaron. I feel like we need a fountain here or something like that. I'll probably change it when I get some art to put up there. But otherwise, keeping with the blue. A little bit of pink to, you know, enclose the space a little bit more. Bring the ceiling down a little, you know. And then just carry the yellow throughout. I think that's okay. Might change the pink to something else later on. When we get shelving and stuff like that, we'll see what we end up doing with it. But we can also use this to put up the shelving for, like, the shoes and some clothes racks like what we got over there in the electronics area. That'll be okay. And then a door or something we can put in over here too to help out. Oh god. Just okay. But yeah, I think that'll be okay. And the floor I'll probably change the floor too. So this is like a totally different section entirely. I think I'm okay with that. But yeah, and that leaves us a lot more room for grocery. We can move the doors so we can actually get grocery over here. The doorway to get into electronics can be back here. So there's like kind of a nice actual throughput going on. Yeah, we got options. It's good. It's really, really good. I really like that aspect of this. There's like a really actual sense of scaling up in this. Like a really real fundamental impact of scaling up. You notice it. You get more options. You can route people better. You can put more shelves up, get more variety up, get things up into departments a lot better. And then that requires you to have a need to have more employees to help out with everything. And ideally you get more customers, but I'm a little bit leaning toward 300 customers being sort of maximum. I hope that's not the case, but or like weekday maximum rather. Oof. Like maybe it's just some amount of the city population, which is for me. No, not staff info, gross. Stats and info, city info, 5,207, 599. Does the 306 or 307, 308, does any of that, does that divide in any way? Are we looking at like, I don't know, like 2% of the city population on weekdays or something? Customer reputation, we're maxed out basically across the board with everybody. It's all equal. Category reputation, we're still getting a bit of reputation for mobile devices. Pants, we're pretty well known for pants. Groceries, food, beverages, nailing it. Also computers.
Can you help me?
Getting there with that. Yeah, I don't know. Why are we out of that? Are we not unstocking back here? Hold on. What's going on back here? Hey, Kylie, Mr. Ott, let's fucking go. Get that box open. Rip that tape off. Use the box cutter. You need a new blade. You gotta get a new box cutter. That one's too dangerous. It flips and stuff. We need one of those annoying, shitty plastic green slidey ones that snap in half when you push the button down too much. Because a thing holding sharp blades exploding in your hand, that's a lot safer than one that can simply flip on open. Because God forbid this blade folds closed into a safe position. Can't have that. Kylie. My God, he's terrible. He should though, because he's working on this whole pallet by himself. It's a lot of boxes to unpack. It's a bunch of experience. Yeah, +1. Congrats. It goes quick when you're unpacking 420 boxes. Real quick.
Thank you.
I gotta get rid of that fucking doorway. Look at that.
Excuse me.
What a mess. I gotta play some Twister just to get through first. Whew. Spending most of the day just doing the customer talker to one. Man, it's jeez, it's not easy. It's exhausting. Boss don't give me no breaks. None at all. Going pretty okay though for a Monday, all things considered. Not bad at all. People are generally just asking, oh, what do I, overall want? I don't know. What can you tell me about your assortment? Anything. So people are just kind of, I don't know, the whole pot's being stirred currently. We're selling a lot of the odder articles nowadays, which is good. Took a little while for that to happen. Still not a lot of people buying the really cheap stuff, but well, I assume it because it's not very good green bar or a blue bar. It's just not appealing to anybody. It's really just for the people who can't afford to spend more than $2 on a bottle of beer. So, sort of a better than nothing type product, I guess. But, yeah, today going pretty okay. 147,000, just about 150,000 at the end of it all. That'll be nice.
Hey, a little help.
Really curious on the numbers. I feel like it was a bit less than 300 today, though. Not sure exactly.
Got a second?
It's a little hard to say. It feels like it's been busier before, but that might just be me coming off of the weekend. That it all seems a little more... It really doesn't like having the registers right here, I think. But no, this one's okay. I'm not sure. Who keeps tearing down my goddamn poster? Motherfuckers. I'll scoot these a bit. 131,000 after everything's said and done. Which is pretty nice for a Monday, considering how much money we spent originally. 84,800 profit. And then after rebuying stuff, brings us to... Bam. 70,000. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And that was everything. 603 articles? Okay. Missing a course, don't really care. Alright, so 30,000, 295 visitors, so I wasn't wrong. It was under 300, not a lot though. Not enough that I could have actually known for certain. Hit rate a little bit lower than normal. So... we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a bit longer, but I'm thinking that the 300 or so visitors that we get, I think that might be about as much as the game gives. I don't know. I really hope that's not the case. But, it's tough outside of the weekends to get more than that. I don't know if it's a marketing thing or what. Alright, I will make an ad. I'll try advertising in magazines and see if that does anything too. We're appealing to 4 different demographics with just the small ads, a couple big ads for general groceries and also the game on pants specifically. The biggest size in the daily news, that's in. And then I'll get one for prize hunters, huge. It'll be specifically big as well. Groceries, oh, and then articles specific of groceries. We'll say salt. Yeah, it won't quite fit there. Look how much they enjoy it. And this will also be a 4-day thing. Cool. Do we get another one? Maybe like a golden coin. Golden coin magazine. A really large thing for celebrities. Oh, really? You don't fit? Are you sure? Oh, I think I've broken this one. This can happen, I guess. Buy it? I don't know if that actually is doing much. I think it is. We paid for it at least. Okay. So there. We'll see how that goes. And it's for 4 days, which it'll diminish over time, 100% of the first day, but then like 80% the next day, so it becomes less and less effective, but even 20% more effective would be a cool thing. Let's go, let's do it. Try it out. We got marketers, I got magazine advertisements. It's Tuesday, which is just such a blah day. If we're still not over like 300 or something today, then something's up with that. And I think that might be like kind of our cap. Because I've been at around 300 for a quite long while. Through expanding the store, getting more variety in, getting more products and departments in, everything. The only things that I haven't tried much are advertising, which we've only been doing for half a week, and the magazine ads. So, with them both happening, if there's still no improvement, then I'm gonna be sad. But hey, game's still in development, so who knows. Spent a little bit of time outside now. Nobody really wondered what this place is. I thought maybe with the advertising, maybe people were being brought to the door being like, oh, is this the place? I wonder, what do they do here? I'd never noticed you before. It's only been 70 days in game. But it seems to not be the case. Everybody pretty much knows what this place is, and most of them are coming in. Not a lot of people are walking by. Just a handful.
Thanks.
So yeah, I think the game's just got some sort of a limit for performance reasons on the amount of people that can show up at one time, which is a bit sad. I'd like a slider or something if that's the case. So like, you know, I don't really care. Like, if I want to have a city of 10 million people, then let's do it. Let's go. I don't care if we play at 20 frames per second. I want to have a big fucking mall. I don't mind. I don't mind actually having a loading screen as it figures out where to path people when the day starts. I'm okay with it. There are a lot of people in, though. I think this is looking pretty busy for 19th hour. Today has felt... I don't know if it'd be much over 300, but definitely close to 310. This is definitely on the heavier side of a normal day. Yeah, definitely one of the busier days. I don't know if it was much over 300. Maybe like 311, 312? Maybe? And there's a lot of stuff off the shelf though. Wow, 158,000 bucks. Holy shit. No, okay. 373 visitors, 345 customers, 92% hit on a Tuesday. Well, it's possible. The 300 or so isn't a hard cap. I mean, we knew it wasn't a hard cap anyway because you go over that on weekends anyway. But hey, okay. I take it back. Advertising might, well, at least the book advertising might actually work. Even if you have a super large city. I think the employees who do marketing, they just give you the rep to get more people in the door. But, yeah, actual magazine advertising. That might be doing something. Alright, I'm interested to see how long that number keeps up though, or if it's only while we have the boosted effect. Give me a raise, missing a course.